Vitamins and minerals are organic compounds that our bodies use in very small amounts for a variety of metabolic processes. Basically, they keep us healthy and help our bodies to function. We get vitamins and minerals from the food we eat. For most of us, a healthier and varied diet that includes all 5 groups is all we need to stay healthy. It is best to get vitamins and minerals from eating a variety of healthy, unprocessed foods. Some vitamins and minerals can cause toxicity if consumed in large amounts. Vitamins and minerals are a form of nutrient called micronutrients that are needed in small amounts. Although micronutrients don't give us energy, they are involved in metabolic processes that enable us get energy from carbohydrate, protein and fats, which are also known as macronutrients. Different vitamins serve different purposes and contribute to different bodily functions. And we have 13 vitamins in total, and 8 of this comes from the B group of vitamins. Hello and welcome to another episode here on Lunch Global. I am Chung Adamel Joseph. We'll go on this short break. You stay tuned because we will return shortly. Welcome back from the short break, and if you're just catching up with us today, we're going to go back all the way. We're going to be talking about vitamins. Yes, we have different vitamins, like there are a lot of them out there. We sometimes take each of the vitamins just because we know that, okay, they are vitamins and then we take them, but then forgetting the fact that, all of those vitamins have their uses and it depends on what you need them for. But then the good thing is, there is no amount of vitamins. Probably if you're taking all of the vitamins together, does not mean it's bad. In fact, that is the perfect way to even enjoy those vitamins. And then for the fact that they are very useful to your body, your digestion, your skin, your hair, your eye, literally your body health itself. Vitamins are either soluble or dissolvable in fats or water. Fat soluble vitamins, which are vitamin A, vitamin D, vitamin E, and vitamin K, are fat soluble. The body stores fat soluble vitamins in fatty tissues and the liver, and reserves of these vitamins can stay in the body for days and sometimes months. Dietary fats help the body absorb fat soluble vitamins through the intestinal tract, while water soluble vitamins do not stay in the body for long and cannot be stored. They leave the body via the urine. Because of this, people need a more regular supply of water-soluble vitamins than fat-soluble vitamins, which are vitamin C, and all the B vitamins are water-soluble. And today we're going to be looking at not just the importance of these vitamins, but we're going to also look at the sources and the deficiencies. Now, if you lack in vitamin A, what does it cause? How does it affect your health? How does it affect your body function? Sometimes we need to understand that for vitamin C, sometimes when you lack vitamin C, usually we tend to get all this sore in the mouth, and then it's so regular that, sometimes we'll be like, oh, I know that I need vitamin C for this. Once I have sore in my mouth, or I'm having sore throat, or I'm having cough and flu, I know that it's vitamin C. Then what of vitamin A? What do you need it for? How do you get that? What are the deficiencies? When you're lacking in it, what happens to you? We're going to be looking at all of these details today. So vitamin A, which is the first we're going to be looking at today, is important because it makes the immune system work efficiently so it can fight diseases and infections. It also keeps our skin healthy. So if you need vitamin C, most of the time for ladies especially, when we go out to get our skincare, like our cream, our bodies, our serum and all of that, even including our soap, anything that when you see vitamin C and limit of the intake of alcohol and processed food. Now, so the other vitamins that you get from the B group vitamins, we have 8 other vitamins that carries in the B group. Is like, you know, is the king of vitamins. I call it like that because I feel it has all of this. Now you tend to get the thiamine, which is the B1, the riboflavin, which is the B2, the niacin, the B3, we have B5, we have B6, B7. Then you also have the folate or folic acid when included in supplement, and that's why, you know, most of the time the folic acid, pregnant, now when it gets to pregnant women, they are the ones that usually that's the B9 most of the time when you're pregnant. And for you to just take anything, you know, it's very healthy for like someone who is pregnant. So that's why they are recommending it for any woman that is pregnant, because of what it does to the body. It just helps you, you know, with your eating habit. If you like, we all know that, but then if you can recall, or if that's happened to you, sometimes it's like it's so hard for a woman who is pregnant to eat. I've not been pregnant before, but then I've met so many people, you know, I have friends, close families and all of that. But then when you're in that stage, sometimes you eat, there are times that you just want to crave everything, but it gets to a point where it's like eating is a problem. You don't even want to see people eating. So the folic acid helps you, it sustains you. We also have B12. Now, a person who has a poor diet for a few months may end up with B group vitamin deficiency, and for this reason it's important that adequate amount of these vitamins be eaten regularly as part of a well-balanced nutritious diet. Moving on to the most popular one, the one that we all love, is like, if anybody is talking about, like, have you taken vitamin C? I'm having headache. Have you taken vitamin C? I'm having this. Have you taken vitamin C? So before we go into that, before we go into details, we're going to take a short break and we will return in no time.